Way back in November, December, these guys took on a challenge. I like to think that they took the challenge on. Some of them think they were forced to do it, to write a novel throughout this year. And they've been really involved in the process, from taking weeks to brainstorm, to organize, to start drafting. They're working in workshops in class as small groups to try to see where can they get by the end of the year with a novel idea. And we know there have been successes, there have been great moments, exciting moments, motivating moments. There's also been some rough patches, times where you wanted to throw the pencil, throw something at me, start from scratch. We've experienced a lot of writer's block. So I think it's really cool today that we get to kind of find out as a community of writers how we proceed, how we work.
It was later, it was after university, where I really started to feel confident with who I was as a writer. And so most of what I write is nonfiction, it's creative nonfiction, and a lot of times I try to blend stories from my life with history and culture and background and politics and things like that that are going on in the world, and how individual stories connect to the broader picture of what's going on in the world. And so
I'm Mr. Christensen. I think maybe the thing that I'll tell you is that my experience as writing started really young, because my brother and I, we just were always making up things.
A lot of time just playing and making things up, because if there's the only thing that there was a radio that we could get radio signal. So yeah, we made a lot of stories. We we played a lot outside and did a lot of make-believe, which sadly, watching my nephews and nieces growing up, that might be something that's missing out a little bit nowadays, is that sense of play. But yeah,
I was a terrible student when I was your age. I mean, like, you have no idea how bad a student I was. And I kept up as my thing that I would do when I couldn't do anything in school. I couldn't concentrate in school. I see you guys sometimes while I'm teaching, fooling around, and I'm like, it's probably how they're processing being here. So, and that's what I would do. So I would write a lot in school, especially poetry, and it just was I don't know, it was my way of looking at the world. It's sort of talking to the world, and kind of figuring out things that I didn't quite understand. Maybe not quite knowing what I was doing at that time, but it felt good.
Did you hate what you wrote and wanted to stop, but you have to go on?
I almost always hate it. I'm like, ugh. It's a confidence thing.
Did you quit, or?
Any book that you pick up, there were, if it's 200 pages, they probably wrote 500 pages worth of stuff.
When you work through something that you are disliking, because you have to decide if you're disliking it because it's hard and it's challenging, or you're disliking it just because it's not good. And oftentimes for me, it's because it's challenging, and you really got to stick with it.
All the idea kind of started out, but then once I started writing it, the characters just became their own, and it's nothing near the people that I had in mind.
It's possible to write, not make any connections with our real life when we are writing, because we get so affected by the people we meet, the places we go, the things we experience. Like, do you ever feel like everything you write is just a reflection of your real life?
A lot of people say write what you know, but at the same time, yeah, you don't want to just completely write. Your first novel is what's happened to you up until you were 20-something. That is kind of the freshman novel thing.
A good writer, I think, and one who's interested in really telling a different story, will take what they know and spin it into something else. I mean, I always like to teach, and I truly believe that, and this is so simple and so basic, but all art, no matter how abstract or how strange, is just all a reflection of our human lives.
It reminded me that writing is not just about this product that we have at the end, that it's entirely about this journey that we go through.
One of the things that one of the Andys said was writing is our way of communicating with the world. And then he said the world doesn't actually really want to hear it, so there has to be another reason, It's like, I was so happy to hear everything that they said and their stories. it's a good day.
When Mr. Lara said that some novels don't work, but others just you need to work to make it happen, I like that sentence a lot.
I really liked when Stellaria said that writers have a fire to pour a little water on, because I think it really expresses who truly writers are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help. Thank you for visiting us.
Definitely, I'll definitely take their advice, and I think Mr. Christensen is awesome. We're all gonna die!
Thank you for coming. It's a useful conversation for me. Yes, it was actually amazing, and nice. I'm feeling amazing right now.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving conference to us.
Thank you, Mr. Shiplet. I decided to keep a notebook because it really for the things that I find interesting in the daily life.
Definitely. Thanks for all teachers who come to us to give a conference to us, especially for Poland Blond's teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for yesterday.
I'd like to thank you for your answers and your help with our novels. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Really, thank you. It was good to know that some professionals out there are having the same problems with us.
Thank you for sharing your experiences with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Eyvallah.